Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture we will create permissions according to roles. We have roles, we have different pages like form, and we may have different permissions like create, read, update, delete, print, export, approve. We can assign any permission to any role. So these permissions are assigned on just click of these checkboxes, and I have used Ajax in these checkboxes on click event. So here we can see that the user is admin, and if we change our create true to false or false to true, we see the difference. So we will complete this section in this lecture. And we start this lecture by creating a new route. Let's create a new route. Permission. And we will create this permission route controller in security folder, and the name of the controller will be permission controller, and we will give the method name assign. Now let's open terminal and create this controller. PHP artisan make controller security permission controller. So let's open this controller file, permission controller, and create the function public function assign, and we will return a view, and we will create this view under security folder, and the view name will be assign permission. Let's create another route, and this route will be for form, the form where we will assign permission to our role. So we will create this form controller in form folder. PHP artisan make controller form controller. Let's open this file form controller and create the method public function view, and we will return a view. I will change this function name from view to form, and we will create this view under form folder, and the file name will be XYZ form. So now let's create these two view files. Create a new file, assign permission.blade.php. Now let's create a new folder named form, and in form folder we will create a new file xyzform.blade.php. Now let's write some text to our view files. Now check the route. Here is the form, and another route name is permission. and here's some error. Security, we don't have this name. Correct this name, security, and now we have permission file. Please open this GitHub link. Here I have uploaded a file that we will use here, assign permission.play.php. Open this file from this GitHub link and copy the entire text. And let's paste it in assign permission play.php. In this file we have at the top we have heading. We will remove that heading, and here it's HTML5 tags. These are CSS. Here If we click on approve, then we can see this dump data. So now our function is working. Let's complete this function. We will use Sentinel. First we will get role. Sentinel find role by name, and we will get this name from request role. Then we will get the page name, request page, and the key, request key, and the value. And we will check if the value is equal to 1, which means true, else false. Now we will assign this permission to our role. Role permission, and the permission would be something like this: form.create true. So we will replace form with page and create with key. And true or false with value. Then we will save this role. We will get the role by name and all of the page, key and value. We will check that the value is 1, then true and false. Then we will set the permission, role permissions, and then we will save it. Now let's check this. Click any of the permission according to role. Now let's check our role table. Here we have all the permissions that we assigned from assign permission page. Now we will check the user permission. For checking the user permission, let's go to the form method. Use Sentinel. We will create this form method, user Sentinel get user. And let's dump this data. For checking this, we need to sign in first. And as you know that our admin is still not activated, so I will use another ID. Now we are logged in. Let's check our form. Undefined variable user. Here we will not use dollar, we will use. Now it has dumped all of the data. Let's get the role, user, roles, and we will get the first array and show the name. Now here's the role admin. Everything is working. Now let's make some conditions here. If user in role admin, if any of the role it contain is admin, then user is admin. So now let's check this. Yes, user is admin. Go to the database and the table role user, change the role, and now again change the role. Now let's create a condition for permission. If user has access, form.create, then show this message: user can create form. Yes, the user is admin and user can create the form. Let's change this permission from true to false, and now it's disappeared. Now let's change from false to true, and now we have this: user can create form. So in this way we access those permissions and perform our required task. Now let's make some changes here for adding multiple permissions for a single role. For this, first we will remove any permission that already a role had. So the role, remove permission, and the permission name. Then save, and then we will add permission. Copy this line and paste it here, and please remember that I'm not using anything else, so this line will always assign permission to true. Let's check this, create and read, and update and refresh. Here we have form create true, read true, and update is also true. And if we change this, there will be no change. There will be no change because that line is only for making a permission true. So for making it false, we have to change the method. For applying false to the permission, we have to change the method. Let's go to our method and add a value. Now we have this. You can also null this data from here by just double click and check this null. Refresh the page. Now I assign two permissions, and here you can see that true, and when I uncheck, here you can see that it's become false. So that's how we use permissions according to role. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to check out more lessons like this, then subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. If you have any question, then leave it in comment section. I will reply you within 12 hours. See you in the next lecture. Take care. Bye bye.